Oh, Lord.
Hello, Sheena D. That is Cajun Hydroponics, the queen. How you doing?
Are we on yet? On yet?
We're on. There's Peanuts. Hello, Peanuts.
Hey, Peanut.
Hello, Peanut. Hello.
Proud to be a caregiver. Welcome.
Look at him hiding his face.
I know. I'm like, why is he hiding his face?
He gets a little camera shy.
Bomber Steve from Down Under.
Hey, Bomber Steve. Bomber Steve, I just sent you a bunch of Patriot stuff. Hey, Pete Homestead. The $1,000 man right there. The $1,000 man right there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
How it feels to be a thousandaire, Pete.
That's awesome.
Yeah, Pete. So you was on cloud 9 today, I believe.
Yeah, and Pete got raided last night. He got a love raid last night.
Oh.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So good to be a $1,000 man. Not $1 million man, but a $1,000 man. There you go.
Hey, Lori, Firefly Farm.
Hey.
Oh, wow. Jumped. Hey, Lori. Hey, Steve. How's it going?
Steve Essex.
Mm-hmm.
He said, Bomber Steve said I have a rubbish bin for all that Patriot stuff.
Oh, man. Compost pal. That's what you're trying to say, a compost pal? I'm going to send you a deflated football now for that. I'm going to send you a deflated football. Yeah. That's it. Matter of fact, what team you like, Bomber Steve? You in Australia, rugby. Ain't rugby?
I think he's a Dolphins fan.
Dolphin. Dolphin. Steve, come over to the dark side. Come over to the Patriots, man. Dolphins, really? Dolphins?
Bomber Steve says can't compost toxic rubbish.
Oh, Lord. That's funny, Steve. That's funny.
Sheena D says, Micro Farmer, this is Danny's queen.
Oh, wow. You know, I never knew your name. I always call you Danny Queen from the day I met you.
Didn't you hear me say it earlier?
You said she was a hydroponic queen. They're not the only people who are hydroponics.
I said Cajun hydroponics. That's Danny's channel name.
First of all, I was subscribed to them people before y'all two was ever subscribed to them, and I never knew her name was Sheena.
All right, then you should have known that Cajun hydroponic was Danny because we don't use first names here; we use channel names.
I didn't hear you say Cajun hydroponics. I mean, to tell the truth, she'll tell you. I never knew her name.
Yeah,
always was Danny Queen.
Can you see my eye?
You're gonna get messed with now. Sheena Easton. No, she probably too young to know who Sheena Easton is.
Man, I saw both of y'all's video on your with the shed wars shed wars and stuff. That was pretty good.
Oh, mine's?
Yeah, I like how you had everything you had set up like with your beds and had like the soil and had some of your seeds and all that. And then I like Jess's. She did like
my shed wars was the movie, man. I have a movie trailer.
You have a movie trailer? Well, I have to go check that one out now.
Oh, mine had the Mission Impossible theme song.
Oh, that's awesome! I'm gonna check that out.
Yeah, the seed thing. No, that's me just talking trash. Like I'm about to get it in because last year, 2020 shit, I was unprepared. They caught me off guard. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing right. So whatever grew. I mean, that's what it was. Because when I first started, it was called throw it down and let nature do its thing. I didn't do no I would say nothing like no spacing, no nothing. I just threw it down like nature, just threw the seeds down and just let nature do its thing. I just raked over it. I didn't even put the seeds inside the ground. I just laid the seeds on top, went across the backside of the rake, and just raked it like nature. Nature doesn't put it down 1/5 of an inch, 1/4 of an inch. Seeds just dropped to the ground. So that's what I did. And then next thing I know, I got invited to Shed Wars and everything was gone. Everything was just jacked up. So whatever grew. And that's it. But this year is on because I got invited to Shed Wars when it was already started. So anybody asked me, that's why I said Arkansas Woodcutter found me and he asked me to join Shed Wars and he put me on Willow Grove team. I was one of the original members of Shed Wars.
Yeah, Steve, that's cool.
What's cool? Dolphins. Dolphins.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Do you see that one? Did you see this one?
Oh, see, I said rugby. That's that's what I'm saying. Ozzy rules that type of football, but don't let them Jamaicans get in there. Y'all be done. You see, they did the bobsled team dirty a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
The Jamaican bobsled team.
That was it. You ever seen that movie about the Jamaican bobsled?
Yeah.
Bobsled team.
But the Dolphins, out of all the teams in America, the Dolphins,
That's what I'm saying.
You would have been better off with the Steelers or something. Like,
oh gosh.
Farmer Steve, when you was around there, when Dan Marino was there, because I mean, after Dan Marino left, it was a wrap. Ain't nobody else came in that team worth a dime. To this day, nobody worth a dime.
No.
Lori, I was pre-diabetic. I wasn't on any insulin or anything like that. Yeah, I remember when what's his name? What did you say his name was again from the Dolphins?
Dan Marino.
Dan Marino came to my elementary school and talked to all the students.
You know how long that was ago, right?
Yeah.
Last time they had a promising team. Bomber Steve.
Hey, Primal Cajun, welcome back.
Hey, Primal.
Well, we all know it's the Patriots. See, this is just the rebuild year. We couldn't have every year, so we got to give it away just to kind of entice them a little bit, get the competition a little bit better.
Oh yeah. Once the fans get back in the stands, it's on. Patriots on. We don't need Tom Brady. I don't know why people think Tom Brady made the team. Tom Brady did not make the team. One man did not make a team, people. Just saying.
You're exactly right.
See, I'm gonna let y'all know something. Bomber Steve. You see where he went? He ain't go nowhere. Because the team, he ain't have a team. It's the team. I'm just saying. So don't worry about it. I'll be sending you a Kraft macaroni cheese box of macaroni cheese.
He said, well, as so long as the Ravens smash the Bills in a couple hours, I'll be okay. I don't know about that,
Family Homestead, welcome.
Hey, young family Homestead.
Hey, young family. How young are you?
You want to know something that's funny about that microfarmer?
Right.
That's actually my sister and her husband, and they do a little bit of homesteading and stuff like that too. And I'm 28, so my sister's 26.
Oh man, y'all should change that. Y'all should put that as newbies. Newborn family homestead. That's a brand new baby going on at Homestead. See, B-Hive, you're starting to trend. Young farmers, man. Look at that, boy. They follow your footstep.
Yep.
Firefly. You in New York, right? I thought I saw New York, Lori. Was you in New York, Lori? Firefly?
I think she is.
Yeah, Bomber Steve. I seen the taco seasoning short. I liked it. It was good.
Yeah. Yo, I also have to say, man, their house. Have y'all seen their house video that they're building?
That's amazing.
Oh,
yeah,
Bomber Steve?
Yeah. You look at what's crazy is you look at like the architecture of like here in America and then over there in Australia, and to see like the way they're talking about just building their house, man, it's gorgeous. Like the layout and stuff you're seeing of it, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
I'm glad they adopted me. I might have to give up the Patriots because I know they charge a pretty penny for that wood going up there.
You'll have to give up the Patriots before you move in there.
Yeah, no, the Patriots and I'm not being a Dolphin fan. So which team I can pick? I'm not picking a Dolphin fan. So what teams are accepted in your house, Bomber Steve?
That's funny.
See, he's gonna make me buy. He's gonna make me buy that lot right next to him, that 100 by 100 lot, and just put a Patriots house over there.
Bomber Steve says we can't wait to get there. There'll be a bed and breakfast for visitors today. I'm coming.
Sign me up.
Hey, hold up. If you're doing a bread and breakfast, can a Patriots fan come there? What's up? What's up? What's up there?
Yeah, don't you? They were on the live stream that one week, and they were talking about making a bed and breakfast. And Sweeney's was like, "You know what a bed and breakfast is?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh my God! Please don't tell me that bread and breakfast. We're gonna do a raid on your bread and breakfast. I'm gonna call Kraft Macaroni Cheese. He's up the road from me. I'm gonna tell him, let's go get the Patriots team, and we're gonna book your joint, man.
Hey, Paragon Ridge Ranch.
Yeah, hey Paragon, thanks for coming in.
Hey, Paragon Ridge.
Did they? I think didn't they? They may have posted. I may have saw it earlier. They hit so many views on there. They're saying like 200,000 views.
We accept anybody at the house except people that like micro, who are how. I don't mind being out there with the kangaroos. I don't care.
Hey, our cabin in the woods, welcome.
Hey, our cabin in the woods.
Bomber Steve, if you lived in the Bronx of New York City, a kangaroo have nothing on me. I can live out there with the kangaroos if I can live in the Bronx. Let me see. Good afternoon, Patriots fans.
Yes. He'll be one with the kangaroos.
Yes. Our cabin in the woods. We're gonna book soon. Bomber Steve finish his house over there, that beautiful house that they talk about. Me and you gonna book, and I don't care. I'll fly both of us out there. You can leave from wherever you at, and we're going to go there with Patriot stuff because then we can sue them if they deny us entry into their bread and breakfast.
Hey, Kinfolk Farm.
We'll go get the big New England mascot head, and we'll rock that.
Right at the airport with it. Right at the airport.
Hey, Kinfolk Farm of Georgia. Thanks for coming in.
And I'm bearing gifts. I'm bringing Kraft Macaroni and Cheese for 1 year. A year's supply of Kraft Macaroni and Cheese.
We gotta bring him some canned meat too.
Yep, and some Boston honey from the Boston market up there.
I'll send you guys some jars of meat so you can take with you.
That's it. Just make sure you have the adoption papers there so I can sign it, Bomber Steve.
I think Bomber Steve's trying to get off the subject.
He said the fish is good around here.
Hey, Family Homestead, Ken folks, Family Homestead. We was just talking about you today, me and Jess. They was planning to get some what was it? Red Rangers?
Yeah.
Rangers things, meat, chicken. And I said you had a bunch of them. You still have them or you bushed them all? Ken folks, I know you had a whole bunch.
Do you do the Red Rangers just for meat or do you use them for eggs as well?
I've never done the Red Rangers. We've always gotten the Cornish Rocks for butcher, but that's what we're trying to move towards is the Freedom Rangers or Red Rangers, whatever.
Well, see, I was gonna say, yeah. If you look at Red Rangers are considered a heritage breed. So you can actually, when they even if they don't they take a little bit longer to process, to grow. I think it's 14 weeks. But once you actually get them up there, if you have any hens, they can lay their eggs and you can hatch them, and they will just be Red Rangers, and you can do that where Cornish Cross or Freedom Rangers, you can't do that because they're not a heritage bird.
Right, and that's kind of why I want to go towards that. Well, Barrett doesn't like the Cornish Cross because they're so dirty and everything, but you can't really reproduce the Cornish Cross either. So that's why I want to move towards the Freedom Rangers.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about and considering doing as well, just because you're right. The Cornish Cross, man, they're some nasty birds. They eat and drink so much.
Yeah, and Barrett won't eat them because they're so dirty.
Okay.
He can't get past the thought of them being that dirty.
Oh, look, you eat pig, you eat Pam, and the pig is the most dirty thing on the planet.
Not really. Pigs are really clean. They pick
mud.
They lay in mud, but they pick a certain spot in their pen to go potty at. But they don't ruin their own stuff like the birds do.
I've just been around the ghetto pigs because I see them just wild everything.
Ghetto pigs.
I'm not going to go over there where I dump. I'm going to go over here. We're going to go. I haven't seen a trained guinea pig or a pig.
I don't train them. They just pee in a certain spot and they poop in a certain spot, and that's where they go.
They lay in a certain spot.
Yeah.
Y'all see what Bomber Steve said with that Vegemite?
Ugh, no.
He said, well, he has an idea for a combined live. It involves a small package of Vegemite posted to some USA volunteers, and we will all go online at the same time and have a taste. What you think?
Oh, I'm not ready for no skid marks.
What?
Do you remember that?
What is Vegemite?
Vegemite, it's like that. Well, I guess I look at it, it's like, I guess the same thing as like America's Nutella or something. But they were like, he spread it on a piece of bread. And it, like she said, it looked like skid marks, but they said it's very bitter on bread. And he was eating it as a snack.
Hey, Bumblebee Project. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah, hey, Bumblebee Foundation Project. Good to see you.
Hey, Bumblebee, what's going on? What's going on?
Our cabin in the woods says they're getting ready to order 40 Cornish crosses.
Okay, our cabin in the woods. That's what we did. We just got done doing 41.
Oh, they ate the he had like I said, I think he had Freedom Rangers. Oh, he said they ate some of them. I mean, I don't know if he ate them all, but he probably processed them because you said it was 12 weeks. That's been about 3 months ago when I saw him have them. So
see, our cabin in the woods says the same thing. Our pigs are clean. They poop only in one spot, eat in another spot. Yep.
So what y'all trying to tell me is that y'all brought that $200 pig instead of that $35 pig, because the $35 pig poops everywhere. Y'all have sophisticated pigs. That's that Wisher Swisher Farm pig, right? What do they call them? Heritage pigs? What's the name of them heritage pigs?
Which ones? There's a lot of heritage pigs.
The one that's is more popular in America, I believe. Kinfolk Homestead has. I mean, Kinfolk.
There's a hot.
They call it a Worcestershire. A W starts with a wow.
What, a Hampshire?
Hampshire, yeah.
Hey, Michigan mom prepper, and hey, the best life.
Hello.
Hey,
welcome.
He just ordered 25 Cornish hens. That's not bad. Not bad.
No, because they last. I'm telling you, they last really good. Especially you can take one 4-pound man Cornish cross, and you can make 2 different meals out of it for a family of 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to send you one, microfarmer, so you can have one of the homegrown chickens.
No, I can get them. I was just looking at a few of them. I mean, I seen them. They were was what 10 for $25, $24, Jess, right? It was 20. Yeah, I can get a few of them. I can get 10 of them and bang them out. I mean, it's not bad. Like I said, I mean, I get them. I try anything. Like I said, if I don't like them, the dog eat them. I got a dog. I got a yellow.
Yeah, you're exactly right. One of the guys that I used to work with, he fed his dog just chicken thighs.
Mm-hmm.
Am I mom prepper? Yeah, the CBD flour did work for me. I slept for the whole night without tossing and turning, so it's a good go for me.
Want to grow?
Can you can a whole chicken? I personally have never tried to can a whole chicken because home-raised whole chickens are huge.
Yeah, they're a lot bigger than the ones you get at the store.
So yeah, I have.
I think she's talking about deboning them, not put them as a bone. I think she's talking about deboning them like the government does and put them in them cans.
Yeah.
I know some guys that do that with like their 2-year-old roosters. They're too tough to eat. Like with you, they slaughter them at like 2 years old. Yeah. So what they'll do is they'll actually can them.
And it makes it softer. Yeah. I mean, I can like chicken legs and chicken wings.
But do you debone it or you put the bone in?
I put the bone in and everything.
Oh. That looked like something I used to see in high school when we had a science class. That just like creeped me out. That creeped me out because that looked like something like you go in a science class and the doctor and you pulled out the frog.
Here's the chicken. Here's the chicken breast.
Now I'm gonna ask you people that do can, because I don't can. I don't bottle. I don't do the pressurized stuff. How do that stuff taste when you recook it?
I like it.
I had like a Brunswick stew that was like a year old, and one of the guys brought it in when I was working, and it was one of the best soups I had. Like, it's still good.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, and like kidney beans, like these are kidney beans grown from the garden. Like,
see, I see people do beans like that, right? Beans last forever on the shelf. So why do you can beans when they stay dormant forever if they're on a shelf?
Because it's quicker, it's easier. I don't have to sit there and soak beans. All I gotta do is open that jar and throw it in the pot, and it's all you gotta do is heat it. It's gotta come up to temperature, and that's it. You're done.
Oh,
Here's
okay.
some homemade chili.
Not as good as my chili, but it works.
I canned a bunch of brisket this year. Brisket was on sale like every month at the grocery store, so I did a bunch of brisket.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you kill one of your cows, I mean, if you do kill one, butcher your cows, how much of a cow? Anybody here that butchers cows? How long? Well, I believe it's a family of two of you. How? I mean, you get so much meat from a cow, right? A cattle. How long would that meat last y'all as a family? Well, I see Jess is a family, I believe, two, and you're a family of five. When y'all butcher your cows, how long that meat lasts? Because I'm like, that's a lot of meat.
Couple years.
Couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you space it out with like the chicken, or if you have like pork stuff like that. We bought I think it was a quarter of a cow, and it lasted us it lasted us a good like 6 months with a family of four, and it wasn't even eaten, every single day.
I was like, because I would hear people talking about they having their cows slaughtered and butchered. I'm like, if we killed the whole cow, it probably lasted 10 years.
Yeah, because especially if it's by yourself, like I said, it depends. I guess how much you eat it, how regularly you eat it. Because see, most of the time when we eat a lot of it's steaks every now and again, but it's mostly like a roast or like hamburger meat.
Yeah. And I think that's another thing people don't take into consideration is all the freezer space you need. And that's why I can so much. So I'll try to put as much in the jars as I possibly can to.
Hello, Crystal Pets and Plants. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. I just
Hey, Crystal Pets and Plants.
Mayonnaise.
Yes. Peanut Peppers, how you doing? I see you caught the live bug on live.
I do the same thing, peanuts. Butcher, slaughter and butcher everything I grow.
No. So when you do with Cornish hens and stuff like that and meat chickens, like what would be the ideal amount of chickens? I mean, let's go with family 4 because that's the average household in America right now. Family of 4. What would be the ideal of how many meat chickens would you do? If you eat a chicken, do you total like 2 chickens a week or 1 chicken a week?
Yes, welcome, Eric.
I say if you do it, I think it's calculated. If you do 2 chickens a week, you can get 4 meals because you can eat the chicken and then you can make like a soup. So you look at 2 a week for 52 weeks. You're looking right around, honestly, 100 birds.
100 birds for the year. Yeah,
if you do it two a week because there's 52 weeks, you do it that way and you get 4 meals a week, and then you supplement it with something else like if you have like hamburger or like a cow or pork. That's what I would say.
All right, so average household probably go through 100 chickens a year. Mm-hmm. Average household, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so that's not bad because 100 chickens or what? 100 chickens was $130. Cornish, of course, Cornish. It was $130 around that time. So you're thinking, yeah, that's not bad to have a whole year worth of chicken.
Yeah, because you calculate in the
fee.
Like the feed and stuff too, depending on how much it is. Like here, I was getting like most of the year. The winter gets a little more pricey, but for most of the year, when the feed that I give them, it's right around $9 to feed them. Like I think it's the 22% protein. And then when the winter hits, it goes up to $12. It'll go 8, 10, and then 12.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, our cabin in the woods says they're doing 100 birds a year as well.
Okay.
And Peanut said, or was it Peanuts? Oh no, the Best Life says that's why I don't freeze whole chickens. Takes too much freezer space. I freeze about 3 to 4 chickens, and then that way I can make a whole chicken. But the rest of them I break down into wings and thighs and breasts and all that.
Okay.
Hey, Carpenter, Self-Reliance. Thanks for coming in.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, because I realized this year I have 2 different. I have like I think it's a 7 cubic foot freezer, and then obviously the freezer is attached to the fridge. I actually had to like do a lot of organizing because I put 40 birds. It was 38 birds in the actual freezer, and had to like cram everything in there because they sit, even like frozen they sit very tall. So it makes sense if you actually like split them up. Even if you crack I say crack the breastbone, rib bone, like flare it out, and you can lay it flat. That would probably be a whole lot. Still cooking a whole chicken, you can just fold it up when it thaws out. But that way you have a lot of space.
All right.
Our cabin in the woods says they're doing a whole chicken tomorrow.
So your chicken's based on Cabin in the Woods. You're basing what, about 6 pound, 7 pound chickens? Or are you doing like B-Hive doing 9 pound chickens? The highest one, what was yours? A 9 pounder, right? You had a 9 pounder?
Well, I think it was like 11 pounds before we processed.
Okay.
And then when you process that, you take out it takes off at least 5 pounds.
Yeah.
With that, I think we have some. We had some that are like, I know that are getting up there between like almost up to the 5 pound, 4 and 5 pound range.
Oh, okay.
The biggest one we've cooked now is one of the smaller ones. What was it? I think it was 4 pounds, 13 ounces.
Oh, wow. That's not bad.
Did you make, have you cooked any of those chickens yet?
Yeah. You ever cook one?
Any chicken broth or anything with it?
No, we haven't made chicken broth with it yet. We took like the remainder of when we had the chicken, we took it and like made it. My wife did like I guess it was like a rice and vegetable chicken soup.
Oh, okay.
That she made. But we that's our goal. So we want to end up making like the homemade chicken broth for it, just because we raise the birds. We know everything that's been put into them, so to make it just that much better.
Right, and I have to do the broth. I do it with the chickens and the turkeys, anything really. The ducks, I make broth out of all their bones because it has a high amount of collagen in there. It really helps my back.
Really?
So anybody has joint problems or anything like that, that collagen in those bone broth.
I may have to look into that.
Yeah.
Well,
hey, Lori, Firefly Farm had a question. I don't know the answer to this one. She said it might be a dumb question, but can the rotisserie chickens you get at the store already cooked be canned?
yeah, I think so.
Can it? It's just going to be a lot drier. Is that when you pull it out of the jar from canning it, it's just going to be a lot drier because you're double cooking it.
Would it? Because you cook it in a liquid, right?
Yeah, but it's still going to be a lot drier.
Oh, would it?
Even though it's got that liquid in it, yeah, it'll dry it out.
Oh.
Our cabin in the woods said his chickens are 6 to 7 pounds. He grows them out to 8 weeks. After that, they eat too much food. I grew mine out to 10 this last time, and yeah, they ate a lot of food.
Oh.
They were eating probably in that last week that we had. They were probably eating almost 50 pounds of food a day.
I love you, Mom or Steve.
Big chickens around. We're talking about the emus, or as he says, the emus.
Yeah. Emu.
I'm just watching the emu running around chasing Bomber Steve, trying to peck him.
Hey, those things, if y'all look at my latest, we did like a short video when we went to the safari park. I was feeding that emu. Oh my gosh, that things are vicious, man, and they're greedy when it comes to food.
Yeah, I seen it. I watched it.
It's funny. You're like, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy.
Yeah, I was like, stop. And they were just like, it's like they ran. What's crazy is like watching them. They peck the food and they lift their head, and because they're trying to get so much food, they throw it out. They just throw all the food. So it's like they didn't even get nothing.
That's funny. You're welcome.
Now, how long, like say for instance, you don't butcher your meat chickens, would they last long or they will just die after a certain while?
Yeah, they get so fat, they'll fall over, they break their legs.
Their organs, they actually say after 10 weeks is like the max you want to go, because after that, their organs start to double in size and you start having like kidney issues, heart problems. They've actually had some chickens, they did a study. Some chickens actually, like their hearts exploded because they weren't able to do it. They broke their leg bones. They try to walk and they'll just fall over because they'll snap their legs. Too much weight.
Wow. See, man should be messing with God's creations.
Nope.
Yeah, that.
Go ahead.
I would say that's the reason why they, like, no matter what, like hatcheries are the only ones that I guess have it down to a science that like you can buy meat birds, pure meat birds like that. Because if you, like, for example, if you take like a Freedom Ranger and you can grow them a little bit longer, and if they lay an egg, you might get a white chicken, you might get a brown chicken. You will never get the same chicken because in a sense, they're two different breeds put together.
Yeah, and that's why I said I wanted to move towards the Freedom Ranger too, because they're just messing with the Cornish cross too much.
Hey, Jones Family Town Container Garden.
Welcome back.
Hey, Jones family. So thank
But
y'all for coming through.
it makes a huge difference, especially when it comes like, excuse me, when you realize like when you butcher the different breeds and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Are you ever going to butcher any chickens, Micro Farmer?
No, my chickens are new. This is a new flock here, so
I know. I'm not talking about these ones, but in the future, are you ever plan on butchering chickens?
No, that's what I say. Anything gonna happen this season? I'm thinking of quails. I'm thinking of meat chickens. I might go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
I'm in the ring with y'all guys, but I'm not going all out. So I'll do the 10 because you only can order 10. So if I order 10, that's $25. Not bad. If they make it, they make it. The quails is about the same. So I start out with the small stuff and see what happens. If I don't, if it's costing, my thing is about cost. Is it efficient for me? Because we don't eat quail. My wife do not eat our chickens or eat our eggs that we produce. So basically, it's going to customers.
Yeah.
Okay.
So see, for me doing what I do is not for our family. It's the vegetables, yes. The eggs, not too much. But if I don't have an egg right on hand, we use one of our eggs to cook some bacon, to make some bread or something like that. But otherwise, the wife eat egg whites, and she just don't want to use our chicken because she feels she's eating her pets. There's something creepy about it. She feels she's eating her own pet.
Yeah.
So
welcome.
Pitched up. Now the vegetables, I grow too much to like really just to be like it's only a family for, and I grow too much to like keep it all.
Hey, Simply Jan.
Hey, so the vegetables I grow, either I give them to the people that buys our eggs, and we take a few. Like now, main thing I normally keep is basically our potatoes and onions because that's year round. And I use my onions. I take the smaller ones. And I use them for seed potatoes for next year. Like I got seed potatoes right now sitting on top of the refrigerator in a box. So I'll be putting those in a beak for seed potatoes. So I don't have to. Hey, Jan. So that's what I use. And I brought some onions and wallies, the big ones. I'm gonna see the big wallies. They call wallies. Yeah, wallies, something like that. The wally onions, and I brought some Spanish onions, I believe.
Okay.
Let's see. Paragon Ridge says, Homer, I do not eat my own eggs either. They gross me the heck out.
Oh, see, I'm not the only person. Wife would not eat them, and people love our eggs. Don't get me wrong. People love. Right now, my chickens don't wait until like. Right now, I got 31. I'm about to get about 6-7 eggs a day now. They have stopped. So they have taken a break from probably February. They probably kick back in the middle of March or into March. They probably kick back in production, but they're going to take a little like about a 2-month rest. So
the bumblebee, I agree with that statement.
What about it?
He says, I hate when companies mess with genetics and ruin breeds. Same as plants and bees. They only care about the dollar they make.
Yeah, as long as you buy them, they're going to keep making them. I mean, it's a market out there for it.
Right.
I mean, a lot of these farmers out there are buying that chicken. Now, my chickens are dual chickens. That's what I said. When those chickens there will be processed out probably in 2 years from now. In a 3rd year of life, they'll get processed. Some of them will get processed out.
Hey, Gail.
Okay.
Hey, Gail. Because last time I slaughtered everybody, but then realized I need to do a procession where I thin out the people, like the 2nd year I thin out, take 10 and bring 10 new chicks in. So I didn't do that. I killed everything and then started all over, which is a bad idea. So what I'm going to do is, Well, I think it stresses me out when you put too much light. I got because it gets so cold up here. I have the heat lamp on, at night. So because it drops down here to like maybe 20, 19 degrees. So I do put the heat lamps in and make sure they knock off some of the cold air on them.
You gotta go to the restroom.
All right.
Yeah, I actually had a thing yesterday. I had to deal with microform. I think I had a raccoon climb in through. It pressed out some of my chicken wire through the top.
Wow.
So it took a rooster. Thankfully, it was a rooster over a hen. So I had to. I went out there and I took like a 2x6 and patched up the hole.
Oh wow. So yeah, see, chicken wire I found out is no good. So I have chicken wire inside and outside. And I found out the other day, not the other day, what, last month, I had a rodent issue, rat issue. I'm gonna call it rat. Yeah, it was rat. And they squeezed through the chicken wire. See, some parts is called hard cloth wire, the hard cloth wire. So I had hard cloth wire on certain areas, but I realized the rats became smarter and they found how they could squeeze through the chicken wire. Squeeze a chicken wire, which I have some chicken wire in a coop. And I was like, okay, that's how they're getting in, because they are squeezing right through the chicken wire. That chicken wire, the octagon thing. Somehow they squeezing their bodies through that little chicken wire. They squeezing their body through the chicken wire hole, which is that octagon. And I was like, what the? So wow. So now springtime come, I'm gonna remove all the chicken wire off the top and everything, and I'm gonna put a hard cloth wire on it now. Because I see the rat, when I went to bust him in the head with a shovel, he actually squeezed through the chicken wire. The whole body. Wow. I was like, what the? Like a snake went and squeezed his whole body through the chicken wire. So I said, oh, okay, chicken wire is a done deal. Next year, I'm going hard cloth wire all the way through.
Okay.
Because I have seen when I went to hit him with a shovel, bust his skull open, he went right through the chicken wire. Yeah, went right through the chicken wire. I mean, he wasn't no little one either. Like, he got his head in there, and the rest of the body went like a snake. Went right through it. I was like, what the?
Well, you know, they say a mouse can fit, like, if it has like the pen tip size hole or whatever, they say they can fit through them. And I don't know how, but
I would say the size of a quarter. I think it was the size of a quarter or something, or a dime, a nickel.
That's crazy. Have some big old rats trying to squeeze through there.
Yeah, he squeezed through it, man. Shocked it. I was like, what the? Then I said, okay, hard cloth wire next year. It's too cold to go out there and pull up the old wire and take the old wire off the top. So I said, next year spring come, I'll revamp it up and I'll put hard cloth. I thought they couldn't get through the chicken wire, but this rat showed me he can squeeze through the chicken wire.
Yeah, and I learned my lesson with that this past year with the quail, because the rat squeezed in there and got him.
Really?
Yeah. So he got through the chicken wire.
Yep. So now
I got
heads outdoors.
Hold up. I got pictures. The wife got disgusted. I have pictures. I trapped 3 of them, right? No, I got pictures of them, y'all. Snapped them, caught the rats. I went out there the next morning. The only thing that was left on the rats was their heads in the trap.
Wow.
The other rats took the whole body, took it from here, ate the body, took the body, body's gone. When I came out the traps, it was just the head of the rat. It was just the rat head. I was like, what the hell is the rat body? Then it come to think about it, the rats ate their own kind.
Yeah. And on the quail cage, if anybody wants to know, the real fine rabbit wire, that's what I end up rebuilding the quail pen with.
Yeah, the hard cloth wire. Yeah.
Yeah, the hard cloth, yeah.
Because when I came out in the morning, I even took pictures. The wife was like, that's gross. Because I was shocked. I'm like, what? I was like, wait, only the head of the rats in the trap. The whole body of the rat tail, everything was gone.
That's crazy.
The Bumblebee Project says anything you can get a broom handle through, rat can get through.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Bomber Steve says a snake can squeeze through a gap that's 1/4 inch their girth. Wow, he's seen a 6-foot snake go through a 1/2 inch gap.
No, I didn't put who put poison? I don't put poison. I put traps. I put peanut butter.
Yeah, I do. Well, for raccoons and stuff, we do live traps.
Okay.
Okay. Anything you can put a broom handle through a racket? Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Hey, Nona Grace.
Hey, Nona Grace. How you doing?
Hey, Nona Grace.
My chickens are so spoiled. I don't think they would eat a rat. That's above them.
Yeah.
My chickens are so spoiled. They were like, we don't eat that.
Hey, Camo and Bows.
Hey, Camo and Bows.
Yeah.
Yeah, our biggest predators here in Ohio are the raccoon, the opossum, the rats, and foxes. I've gone 2 foxes in the last 2 years.
Hello, Camel and Bows, Homestead.
Yeah, I actually just first time it's ever happened to me. I just actually we have a guinea that lives with our chickens, So the guinea's like good alarm bird for them. They usually stay together. Well, I was in my house and I heard the guinea like squawk really, really loud. And I happened to look out my window and a hawk actually got one of my roosters and was actually like sitting there just pulling feathers off like you would pull out of a pillow. Just was throwing the feathers out.
See, and a lot of people say they have problems with hawks and owls and stuff like that. And I know we have them around here. I see them, but I've never, knock on wood, I've never had a problem with them on my property.
Okay. Yeah, this was the first time I seen it with mine. Most of mine was a fox that I was having an issue with, and then we got the fox, and then now it just came down to where that hawk just came back. But I think it was like 3 days ago, and then I haven't seen it since.
Hi, Lori's World. How you doing?
Lori's World.
Yeah, the fox that was here, it was a pretty big fox, and it was. I don't know. Its coat was all. It didn't have that nice, beautiful coat they have in the spring. You know, it was a winter coat, all wiry and ugly looking. And it was in the barn with the cows. At the time, I was milking the cows, and I went in there, and my dog always goes everywhere with me. And she ran in part of a barn. It's like a little shop area. She ran in there and was growling, and I'm like, what the heck? Next thing, I dropped the bucket I was about to milk with, went into that little side shop, and she was on her hind legs, and the fox was on his hind legs, and they were going at it. I was like, oh my gosh. So I ran inside to get, some protection, and I couldn't get a clean shot because my dog was in there fighting. It was horrible. I was so scared. Thankfully, she didn't get bit or anything. So.
That's good. The fox that we had, it was probably the size of like a small dog. I mean, it was huge. Like it was bigger than any fox I've seen before.
Yeah. That's how I felt about this fox, because they were both on their hind legs just going at it.
Wow.
Kinfolk says, Jess, you've been lucky. Hawks drive us crazy. Where are you at, Kinfolk?
Oh, boy.
Carving herself for life, because at my house, we only had one chicken left out of 6. She was old, and we would let her free range, and after 2 months, a hawk got her in the front yard.
Jeez.
Yeah, they're vicious. They have like no, I guess what it is, no like respect for the bird. They will just literally like get it down the ground and just start pulling feathers to get to the meat.
You got to work okay.
Yeah, and that's the thing that makes me mad about the raccoons, And they just get in there and they'll kill the chickens for fun, and they don't eat them. I'm like, at least eat the thing.
Our cabin in the woods said we have raccoons, fox, coyotes, and seen 2 black bears 2 miles from here.
Yeah. We're starting to.
I got 3 out of 4 of them around here, but they don't bother our chickens because they locked in. So, and then they got to come over the fence. I got coyote, fox, and raccoon.
Yeah, and we're starting to get bobcats in. There's been like 4 sightings of bobcats around my house.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Well, bobcats ain't nothing. We starting to see sightings of mountain lions. They coming this way. In Connecticut, we have lion. I mean, I know you're talking about bobcat, but we got mountain lions. They're saying they coming because of the deforestation of other places. Actually, it's seen about 3 of them in Connecticut so far with the sighting of mountain lions. So that's great.
Bomber Steve said a fox will often get into the coop, kill all the chickens, then take 1 to eat. He said, I hate them. The dead fox is a good fox.
Mm-hmm. And Kim Folk says we keep a radio playing 24/7 in our chicken coop. No more foxes. That's what I do in the cow barn. I keep a radio playing all the time now.
See, that's a smart idea. I think we may look into doing that just to try to keep down some of the noise.
Yeah.
I mean, keep down the foxes.
Oh, Paragon Ridge is in Oklahoma. We have mountain lions in Texas. Hey, Homestead Aquarius, how you doing? Thank you.
Hello, Homestead Aquarius.
For me.
Hey, Homestead Aquarius.
We're doing good. Great. Trying to stay warm. It's freezing in Ohio.
We've had 3 different spikes of snow showers today. Here.
Yeah, proper self-lines. A lot of animals are coming towards the northeast that normally is not here, but they are coming this way. I don't know if it's following the food trail or they building a lot of homes in these forests and cutting trees down or whatever. But we have gotten mountain lions. It's been known to be 3 sightings of mountain lions in Connecticut now. So, I mean, they are moving. The animals are moving. I don't know if it's due to their food supplies. They're coming in.
Wow.
Yep, I got enough food put away. We did pretty good this year. On the wood and the warmth, that's another story. We didn't do too good cutting firewood this year with my back being out, Barrett's legs going out on them, but we're managing.
Bomber Steve said solar lights can help with foxes too. They don't like to operate in home with illumination. It's okay, buddy.
I asked them if they want to.
Yeah, Bomber Steve. That's one thing I've been reading is like doing different lights. They have something on Amazon I was looking into. It's like a motion detector. Like it does sound and alarm. Like does this red and green light just starts like flickering them really loud. I mean, really fast. That's what I thought about trying to help with any foxes and stuff.
Yeah, Nona Grace, I heard that too. She says they brought the mountain lions in to get rid of the coyote population, and that's what they do a lot. Like they brought, I can't remember that article I was reading, but they brought in the Arctic fox into like Colorado or something like that. And it's not even like where, the Arctic fox is like from Alaska and stuff. And it's not even the temperature that they need or anything, but they dropped them off wherever. It was Colorado or something like that.
Oh, wow. He said, Bomber Steve said, just don't buy those snake repellers. They don't work. They're a scam.
I didn't know they had snake repellers.
I wonder if it's kind of like the same thing like those mice repellers that do like the sound, high frequency in the wall and stuff like that. I heard those are like no good as well either. We have coyotes around here a lot, but there's also a lot of hunters and stuff that take care of the coyotes because I think here in like our county that you can get like $35 if you kill a coyote and bring it to them.
See, and I'm in like a valley. I have like big huge hills to the left of me and big huge hills to the right of me, and the coyotes stay up there. They never come down into my valley.
Okay.
But that might be because I have dogs. I got that Great Pyrenees, and then I have my Husky.
Oh yeah, those are some of the great dogs to have, especially for that.
The queen is asking, doesn't mothballs keep snakes away? Bomber Steve, that's a question for you.
I think they said especially they do. He said no, there's nothing you can put down to keep snakes away. It's all a myth. Oh wow.
I think was it sulfur powder? I know people in the South use sulfur. Like they sprinkle sulfur under their mobile homes and stuff.
Really?
I thought they like crawling across the sulfur or something. It irritates their skin.
I was talking to Peanuts the other night, and he's got a couple wild king snakes on his property, and they go after poisonous snakes. So I guess you could go get a king snake.
Camo Bo said, we think a mink or a fox killed all my chickens but 5. They're so upset over my chickens. I had a beautiful big laying hens.
Wow.
I'm sorry, Camo Bo.
No, Bomber Steve says no mothballs, naphtha flakes, diesel, petro, or any oil or sulfur or lime. Burn your grass and a whole heap of other fake repellents. They don't work.
Oh, wow.
Best way to keep them away, the Best Life says, is keep food away.
Yep.
Best way to keep
that
them
is true.
away, the Best Life says, and Peanut says, yep, they show up early.
Yeah, I agree with that Bumblebee Foundation because a lot of this like logging and stuff like that, where they're taking down all these trees and destroying their habitats. It's basically making a problem where they have to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I think was going on with the mountain lions. So they reached this far. Great whites are back in the Long Island Sound. So we then pictured a bunch of great whites in the Long Island Sound, in the Sound. They haven't been there for years now. They back. Even some whales have came in.
All right,
So,
Homestead Aquarius.
thank you, Homestead Aquarius, for stopping in.
We haven't put out any news, but I'm Steve. Thank you for the advice. Yeah, lately, I think we saw, well, the first year I moved here, I think we saw I thought it was a water moccasin in our water, like it was under the water and stuff, and then moved across it. But besides that, I think the only other snakes I've seen was I seen one blue-tail racer, I think it's called blue-tail racer, and then the others was just regular black snakes. Or blue-belly racer, I think that's what it is, blue-belly racer.
Yeah. It's great. Let me see what's in him.
Glad I don't have to deal with any snakes.
I'm glad we don't have to deal with them. If they do, they are what they call timber rattler snakes. We have those here, but they tend to stay out of the suburbs. They're usually up in the woods and the mountains types.
Yeah. We have the Templar rattlesnakes too, but they're in they're probably a half an hour away from us in the caves and canyons and stuff.
Yeah. Ridge Ranch. Yes, we have a few great whites that came in the Long Island Sound. There's been sightings of great whites in there. Some whales came in also in the line. I mean, the water's getting cleaned up. So due to the DEP, the water is cleaned up. That's when you know if things are coming into the Sound, that the water is getting better. Even in New York City here, New York City, that's not they getting what we call dolphins in there. I thought dolphins were down below, but they're actually getting dolphins coming up in New York harbor. There's been a couple of sightings of dolphins coming in and losing their way.
The bumblebee, he says that his uncle seen a jaguar in Arizona. Had no idea. Thought they were only in South America. Well,
it could have been a pet that got away. Some drug dealer could have had and let it go.
Yeah, I was going to say a couple hours away from me in Athens, Ohio, somebody had a pet panther, and it just got too big, and they couldn't take care of it anymore, so they released it. And I used to go to Athens every 4th of July with a bunch of friends, and we had a campground, and we'd go four-wheeler riding and stuff. And that black panther came out one time, scared the daylights out of us.
Oh, wow.
So people do. They get these animals and then can't take care of them and then just release them.
Yeah, like the guy in the Bronx who had an alligator and a lion and a tiger. The tiger tore his behind up, and he had to go to the hospital. And everybody said a tiger in an apartment building. He had a tiger and an alligator in an apartment building in the Bronx.
That's crazy.
Did you hear about it? Was national news in Ohio, in Zanesville, Ohio, which is only 30 minutes from me. There was a guy. He was really depressed and was going through some stuff, but he had all kinds of lions and tigers and bears and everything you could think of, these and like crazy animals. And he like mentally went off his rocker and released all of the animals.
Good day.
There's like 60, 70 animals, and the sheriff's department literally were hunting them down highways, shooting them and getting rid of them.
That's crazy.
That was horrible.
Black market is ridiculous. I had a brother-in-law that he had an anaconda, and it got too big for him, and he called the zoo, and they told him he was lying until they came. They're like, yeah, he had an anaconda off the black market. He had an anaconda, and they came and got it, and they wanted to fine him, but they took the anaconda, but the anaconda got so big, and they can't get it. But when he first called for them to come get it, they didn't believe him. They thought he was
Good
a
The queen, Sheena D, the queen says she remembers that. All the animals in Zanesville.
Oh, okay.
The best life said, not gonna lie, I kind of want a pet tiger.
Yep, but
You just never know what you're gonna walk upon when you see. Knowing that even being in, like when I was in law enforcement, you never know what people have. I've been to a couple of houses that they have like all these exotic animals and stuff like that you would never guess. They keep it like penned up inside their house and everything. It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh wow, Kevin Wood said he had a Black Panther walk across him. Wow. Yeah, you got to think about it. People that's out there where y'all at with them acres. They get a cub off the black market. You know, they pay about $23,000 for it.
Mm-hmm.
Then it gets too big and they let it go. So then it goes out there. What, it feeds on the deers, it feeds on your neighborhood dogs, your local dogs and stuff. And so it can survive out there.
Hey, Sweeney's Creek.
You know, probably eat the mountain lions and bobcats, especially a panther.
Sheena D. It was something like that. She said the guy's name was Terry Thompson or something. Yeah. Hey, Sweeney Creek. Long time no see.
Hello.
Paragon Ranch said the loony tiger guy, Joe Exotic, was in Oklahoma somewhere. He had tigers. See what happens. LOL.
Oh.
Sheena D
He was fed to the tigers. He didn't go in and get messed up by the tigers. He was fed to the tigers.
Fed him.
She says, now I have gators in the bayou next to my house. You can keep them.
There's actually, we talked about that and how he was fed to tigers. There's actually there was an investigation they did down here that they believe one of the girls down here in our county was killed and she was fed to pigs. And then later those pigs were taken the following week or so to slaughter and then fed to a lot of people.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the boat, to Cabin in the Woods. Yeah, the kid, they working on it. I mean, it's too cold up here. He's a little further up in Connecticut from me. So I told him take his time because there's no rush because they were supposed to be fixing the trailer that the boat's on. And a boat.
Hey, Bushcraft family.
The boat broke off on the trailer and they trying to get it taken out. Whatever boat that came off the trailer broke off in the trailer. So I told him it's cold out here. You know, I can't do nothing with the boat until the springtime anyway. So there's no rush, but the boat will be coming here. Hopefully soon it warms up. It's a little too cold here for guys to be working on the trailer with a boat on it. So somehow the boat broke. So the boat's still in play. The boat's still in play. It's paid for. It's in play. But just getting it to me, I don't want to take a boat on a trailer down the highway with a bad trailer. So
yeah.
It's your face too, Sweenies.
Yeah.
That's my sister from another mother.
Ain't that Bomber? That's Bomber's people, right? That's Bomber's people, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know.
That's his other half.
I don't know how Sweeney deal with a Dolphin fan. I don't know.
I don't care what kind of fan they are. I still love them.
No, I said we didn't love them. I just said they don't know how she could deal with a Dolphins fan.
Hey, guys, Paragon Ranch said, gotta go. It's always great to see all three of you, Micro Farmer, Keto Homestead with Jess, and B-Hive. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, thank you for showing love. Everybody here.
Yep.
Want to sound like Jay-Z, you could have been anywhere, but you're here with us. Thank y'all so much. Appreciate it. Yeah.
So, Jeff, you guys got your seeds ready?
Well, me, I got my seeds. I put my video. I got a whole bunch of seeds.
Yeah, I know. I saw yours, Micro Farmer. I was asking Jess. We actually just got we got one of our orders from Baker Creek.
Well, Keto, you actually get seeds. Keto got a load of seeds.
I got seeds, but I got to go through all my other seeds too. But sorry, my chair is squeaky.
Hey, get rid of that Ohio chair.
No, it's my chair.
We haven't won a championship in years. No.
Hey, yes, Sheena said no chicken skins tonight.
No, I'm doing on pumpkin seeds tonight.
Yeah, pumpkin seeds.
Hey, Lisa D.
Some crazy person sent me all these seeds.
That's a lot of seeds.
It is a lot of seeds. Now I got to organize. Got to get it together.
Yep, some crazy person sent it to us.
It's a crazy angel. A very good person.
Hey, the Bumblebee wants to know, Micro, when are you doing an update on Shed War 21 video?
I'm not. Which Shed Wars is not available yet.
No.
Yeah, it's too cold up here.
Are you doing Shed Wars, B-Hive?
Yeah, I gotta work on getting my video. I was watching some of the videos. I figured I'd get my seeds together and getting everything set.
But going back to Bumblebee's foundation project. No, I'm not doing a Shed Wars video because we're not allowed until Shed Wars starts. So we're not allowed to use the hashtag Shed Wars for anything we do right now. But I will.
Go ahead. Finish.
Really? I gotta stop.
Okay, you say you can't put out any videos for Shed Wars now, but like say I'm amending my soil or something and I take a video of how I do that now, can I put that in Shed Wars later?
No, it's
No?
not.
I think John just did a video. He did a video with like written rules out where it says like it's like I think it's 10 or 11 things that says like that. And he says you can't do it until it actually like starts.
Oh, okay.
But you can put your own video out. Now you can shoot the video and hold that video. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to show you soon. I'm not prepared. I will not put it as a Shed Wars video. I will put it as my own video. How I make my soil. It just won't be Shed Wars.
All right.
Yeah, I'd like how you guys did your introductions. We're gonna have to do an introduction similar to that.
Mine was horrible. I was so nervous. I'm so more comfortable on the lives than I am just sitting in front of a camera.
That's why I did a video. I did the movie type thing. I went to iMovie and got a movie trailer. And put boom, 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 and made it like a movie trailer.
Oh wow!
I mean, I was waiting. I was waiting until actually like I was working on it today. I think we got to do we got to build 2 more raised beds because we got an in-ground garden and raised beds. I'm gonna wait till we got to just build them and then burn them. Like do the burn on the wood, and once we seal it, I'll probably like take a video sitting in there like to show like where it's at, but just do like the intro video there.
But your Shed Wars video don't have to do that. You just got to come up and say, "Hey, I'm B-Hive. I would like to join Shed Wars. I'll be a whatever." Just something basic. You don't have to show them nothing. Just come up and just like me. I didn't show them nothing. I showed them old footage I had and put it together. It's nothing saying why I should be on your team or why I should be in Shed Wars. It's just put out a video saying, "Hey, this is the B-Hive, and I'm hoping to join Shed Wars 2020 this year. I have 3 acres and I have X amount of chickens, X amount of whatever, and that's it.
Okay.
Done.
Okay.
Could be a minute long. I believe a minute long is the most. I believe that's the minimum. I believe a minute long. Anybody can do it. Something simple to get you out there. They already know who you are. So basically, ask about the video I put out. I asked about what video you put out. Bushcraft family.
I tried to scroll up and see if there was something else up there we missed, but I didn't see it.
Yeah, Sweeney can tell you they didn't put no big videos out. They just did a simple, probably a video, and that was it.
Yeah. They actually just posted one of their one of their videos of like the update of Shed Wars because they're growing seasons now.
The best life, just jump in and do Shed Wars. If you don't do it, you'll just regret it later.
There's nothing hard about Shed Wars. It's what you grow. It's what you're doing anyway. What you doing?
All you got to do is record 12 videos in that growing season. That's all.
Yeah, if you're a YouTuber, it's simple. It's simple. You just saying, today I'm going out there to pick out my peppers. Today I'm going to go pick out the weeds out of my video. I mean, out of my plant bed. Shed Wars is not that hard. It's just, you put your total down. You got to get your scale so you can weigh your food. And you say, this harvest today, I picked up 12 pounds of potatoes, 6 pounds of bell peppers, and 5-10 pounds of eggplants, stuff like that. It's just that simple. If you watch my video, it's simple. You just weigh. I just weigh mine and I videotape mine so nobody can call me a liar. So I show you actually on the scale the food, and that's what it is. So I record mine. I don't write out. I know John was saying be honest, but it's not about me being honest. I just want to show people that I actually grew 12 pounds of eggplants or 15 pounds of tomatoes or 32 pounds of potatoes. So
Aquarius just said cough when you were talking about that. He just put the comment. He just said cough.
I hope they can let me go. I should, because Homestead Aquarius here, I should cut my grass and weigh my grass since I grow a lot. They keep hacking me. You should be able to, weigh my grass in here. I should be able to weigh my grass. If I eat my grass, can I weigh my grass?
If you eat your grass.
I'll put some bacon fat on that grass.
I don't think any bacon fat's gonna fix that taste.
Well, see, I think like with us, man, with our honey, man, the honey we go through too, like that's a good one to. But
you can weigh your honey. You can weigh your honey.
Have you ever tried grass? Have you actually ever tried to eat grass?
Who?
You.
No, but they keep talking about. Pete said that to me earlier. He said bacon wrap the grass. That's not a bad idea. Just make it taste like lettuce.
Grass is what I've eaten it before.
Put a little lemon juice on it. It's lemongrass. Put some lemon on it and some lemongrass bacon.
That's funny.
That's it. Don't think I won't try it. I mean, I might not like it like
try it. I read a story about a boy that ate nothing but grass. That's how he lived. He didn't have any food, so he ate grass. So I went outside. And tried to eat some grass, and I'm like, nope.
Grass, you can't eat grass. You can't eat so much of it because it gives you problems. I mean, it'll give you intestinal problems.
Well, when you're starving and you don't have a food,
once again, do your research. Don't let people lie to you.
I did. He was really messed up.
Oh, well, they said, "Hey, Homestead Aquarius said, eat that grass, micro farmer." The bumblebee said, powdered dried wheatgrass is nutritious. We make soup tea.
No, but that wheatgrass. They talking about backyard grass and not talking about wheatgrass. We eat grass.
Yeah, and then of course, Bomber Steve. He said, Patriots fan don't eat grass. They're eating humble pie this year, so they are full.
Oh my Lord! That's right.
I would think the same thing about him though. The Dolphins, they didn't even make it anywhere either. We're sitting right beside each other on the couch.
Oh my God, he's talking trash. On our worst day without Tom Brady was better than y'all. What?
Hey, Swarmstead.
Hey, Swarmstead. Pete says, I do eat some of my grass. Where'd it go? Just jump. But only the edible ones.
Bushcraft had plenty of weeds you can eat. Homestead Aquarius said it will hold off starvation, but will not go well for you for long.
Right.
Yeah. So he couldn't eat so long. I mean, unless
no. I'm talking like really poor. He was in a really poor situation.
He ain't no poor situation. There's always something to kill out there. Neighborhood cat, neighborhood dog. It's not your dog and your cat getting misplaced. I'm not sitting eating grass.
No, I wouldn't either, but maybe he didn't know that. I don't know. It was a little boy.
Yes.
A little boy.
Yes.
A little boy. I'm going to have to look up the article and send it to you now.
He should have came across me because, Jess, you could have been jogging around there with your hair flopping out. We'd have knocked you in the head and roast you on the
Let me tell you, there is not a micro farmer all the time around to help save people.
I think I need to start a channel. If you're too poor to eat grass, call micro farmer. I'll help you out. When you see that old little lady walking her dog, you either knock the dog in the head or knock her in the head. Got a month's food.
I can see it now. It'd be an infomercial that comes out and he'll be like, you're eating grass? No, find micro farmer. Call this number.
Call 1-800 solve your problems.
That's funny.
All you need to go ahead and call that little doggy, that little kitty. Here, kitty. Wow.
Yeah. Homestead Aquarius says a cow needs 4 stomachs just to get the nutrition out of grass. We only have 1. That's very true.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say I can't see nobody tell me. I mean, he might have been a little boy, but then again, the day mom and dad go to sleep, one of them going to wake up missing. Whoever the weakest link of the family's got to go.
His mom and dad were dead.
There was what?
His mom and dad were dead. That's what the whole story was about, was him trying to survive on his own. And the only way he knew how to survive was to eat off grass. But he was so messed up from eating off of it.
I'm going to tell you the people that grew up around me that was poor. And the woman you talk to me about, I don't have no food for my kids. I don't have no food. I said, lady, listen, what you going to do here? I ain't giving you my money. You get your shopping cart. You put them kids in that shopping cart and you walk down into that rotisserie chicken. You go get you some bread. You walk through that supermarket. You put like back in the day when your parents used to eat the grapes. You know how people just go and get the fruit. You eat the fruit grapes and you walk around while you shop and eat the grapes.
Mhm.
Same with your kids. You put your kids in that shopping cart.
Yep.
Long as you don't take that food outside that store, your kids go down from aisle 1 to 21 and eat. Get you some bologna sandwiches, some bread, and have your kid eat while they're in the cart. And when they fat full, you get the juice bottle, juicy juice. And let them drink. And when they all good, you all get up and you walk out.
Yep.
So it's hungry in America. Then nobody's going to do that. Now, if you try to steal the food and take it out the supermarket, you ain't doing it there. But if your kids eat rotisserie, them chicken wings they be selling, them chicken wings, in the supermarkets,
Mhm.
they already have processed food. They even got heroes they already made up. Go get you a hero. Walk in there and get you a soda pop. Go down the block. Go up and down the aisles and eat while you're there. And when you're full, you just kind of leave the cart right there and you'll walk out. Done. There's no kid in America should be hungry in no country, no state. I'm telling you.
Homestead Aquarius said out there. He said, anyone who's wanting to join Shed Wars 21, especially those that have made entry videos, just need to make sure that you have watched the rules videos and keep up with that and what's going on.
Oh yeah.
I watched the rules video like 3 times. I need to go back and watch it again.
Yeah, I would say. Well, John, he actually just I saw on YouTube earlier and I checked it out. The he put a website out that actually has the video. Yeah, the video rules and then written rules, and you can actually go and see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Our cabin in the woods. Our cabin in the woods. I love the way. No, I'm not gonna say that. When I walk into that supermarket, I am 300 pounds, 6'1". They're gonna let me eat any chicken, crack any soda pop I want. They are not gonna stop me. They're gonna let that big black guy go. I don't see nobody approach me talking about, did you pay for that chicken, sir? They're not even gonna say that to me. They're not. And nobody's gonna say that to a woman with kids. Nobody's gonna ask her, you pay for that chicken? They're not. You're gonna be embarrassed to ask somebody that question. It's not.
Homestead Aquarius says there are so many people getting in that we will not be wasting much time with people getting out of line. This year we will be kicking people out of the collaboration. What was people getting out of line? Were they misbehaving last year or something?
Well, I think they said before in the video when I watched, they were all talking about it, like with people's hashtags and the videos, just doing certain things that they weren't like, I guess, keeping up with and following.
Oh.
And then even Pete said some people are forgetting their hashtags on their videos.
Oh, okay. Man, did you guys know Pete wrote a song?
Pete wrote
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? You need to go check out his video. Pete wrote a song, and it's awesome. It gave me chill goosebumps. I watched it twice today.
Wait, what are you talking about?
He's got some bad skills.
Is in his video?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check that out, Pete.
Yeah, it's on his collaboration. If anybody is not subscribed to Pete, go subscribe.
Look.
Check him out.
Oh, dang. Shots fired from Homestead Aquarius. He said Keto Jess is getting kicked out first.
Shots fired from the hip.
That's funny.
Where did he say that at? I'm trying to find it.
It was the last comment right before the Bumblebee Foundation.
43.
I haven't even started Shed Wars yet. How am I getting kicked out first? It's because I'm wearing an Aeropostale sweater again, isn't it? He told me I don't wear no Aeropostale anymore.
She will be breaking the rules. I'm just waiting. That's what he said.
Oh, Lord.
That's kind of good because Jess has milk cows. She has chickens. She has pigs.
Yeah, she butchers her pigs and her chickens. That's weight right there.
But even Jess, even though you don't eat the chitlins and stuff, you can weigh that too. The liver of the pig.
Yeah.
Guts of the pig, the heart of the pig, the head.
Wait, y'all eat chitlins?
No, they don't.
I don't.
Oh, okay. I said, ooh.
But she can weigh them because that's
yeah, right.
So, listen, you guys probably don't know this. I don't think I've ever told you this. I used to work in my local deer processing plant. And I'm still obviously friends with the people that own it. So I think I'm going to, when I go to have my hog butchered, instead of me doing it this year, I'm going to take it to the plant and have him help me. And that way he can actually weigh it for me as it's hanging.
That's smart.
And I think that would be really educational too for the viewers.
Yeah, people that they've never done it. Like, I don't know how to butcher a hog. I've never done it, never seen it.
So that's my idea on that. I think that's pretty cool.
I mean, I don't think a hog is that hard to butcher, but
No, I mean, if it's anything like a chicken, I mean, it's pretty. The only thing that gets me is, man, when they shave them, those shavers that they use.
No, butchering a hog is 20 times different than butchering a chicken or a cow or a deer or anything. It is so different. It's way different. I thought the same thing the first year I butchered a pig, and my pork chops didn't even come out with any meat on it. It was just bone.
Really?
It was a 600-pound hog. It was hard to butcher.
I got a project. I got a project not too far from me. Take one of your pigs over there in the project, and I guarantee you'll be butchered by the night and be on a grill. You ain't never butchered a pig, but you leave a pig over there, it'll be a Saturday night barbecue boogaloo over there. Your pig will be whatever, fried up, grilled up.
Yeah,
Have a rotisserie going.
well, the meat cuts look like meat cuts.
Yeah, they will.
I don't think so.
Always somebody gonna figure it out.
Yeah, after they done botched it.
How much botching can you do?
A lot.
I don't know.
Yeah, our cabin in the woods, I don't scrape my hogs. I skin them. I don't have enough manpower to be scraping a hog.
That big old homestead, you don't have a scroller, a big tub that you get from Track Supply to boil. You don't boil it?
And even if I did, I don't have a tractor. I don't have anything to lift up that hog, and there's only me and Barrett here. 2 people can't scrape a hog in the time that it needs to be done.
Oh.
You got to be quick.
Our cabin in the woods at February 16, my 2 pigs go to the freezer camp.
Oh, shoot. Oh, Willow Grow, he put the link up.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I'll go watch it again.
It's called a block and tackle. If you don't know, YouTube it. A block and tackle out of 2x4s and a block and tackle. About $20 for a block and tackle will pull up your pigs if you want it to.
Really?
Y'all know what a block and tackle is?
I don't. Hey, let me find out what's going on for tomorrow. Youngster on the Homestead, I'll let you know.
Hey, Darren. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey, down there. Farm Forge.
Oh, yeah, down there.
Sorry. I used this government name.
It's 25 cents.
You almost made me choke.
Sweeney Creek said they had 2,600 pounds of beef that they had produced. Need to do a video for Shed Wars.
Wow.
Homestead Aquarius says, I don't want people to be kicked out or disqualified at the weigh-in because they didn't want to follow the rules. That will happen fast this year. Know what you're doing when you do it.
Tell Microsoft, no, it's a tree branch and a come along.
He said a tree branch and a come on.
That's how we do it.
Oh, that's how y'all do it.
I told you we hang our animals in a tree.
He said a come along.
You ain't fancy around here.
Don't laugh, because I'm laughing because my wife, when she first wrecked the car, I used to come along to pull out the dent in the hood. Put a come along on it around the tree and pull the strain out the hood of the car when she wrecked it.
Basically the same thing with the hog.
I thought a come along in a branch.
But Carpenter Self-Reliant said, can we do beef? I'm going to have 3,200 pounds of beef by fall.
Well, tell your husband, Jeff, that bringing back nightmares to me. That branch and the tree and the branch.
Well, Sweeney's Creek said Bumblebee. I'm sure someone up in the north can beat that.
Oh,
No.
there's always somebody that can beat somebody else.
Yeah, Young's Family Homestead, right? You got to do what you got to do. That Homestead Aquarius said, Sweeney's Creek Farm, it's all about the bacon for your household use. Is all that bacon for your household use? That's what matters. Ship me 100 pounds of bacon and we can work something out.
Okay, Best Life say you had a block and tackle. See? Yeah, block and tackle. But they use a come along. It's about the same thing, same rule. If you don't have a come along, you just hook it up to your truck and you just pull the wire. I mean, put a rope and just pull it with your car, back your car up, and go right up the branch too.
Y'all see what the Bumblebee Foundation said? They said going to cut down the whole chestnut tree with the chestnut still on it. Weigh the whole thing. It's 40 feet tall.
Yeah.
See, Peanut says I use a come along, and the pecan tree brands also use it to pull motors.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that with a come along. It's almost the same concept.
Bomber Steve said, I think they need to breed a pig that is 100% bacon.
Yeah.
Self-Reliance says putting in hog panels right now, videos to follow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you need a cold room. So what, you going to dig a hole? I mean, cabin in the woods, you can dig a hole to get you a cold room, a cold storage.
Yeah.
You could get you a backhoe and dig a nice hole about 8 feet deep, about maybe 6 feet wide, and then, line it with concrete.
Camo and Bows, I thought he was talking about football too, and my mind started wandering as soon as they started talking.
Huh?
That whatever you were talking about the Cumberline. What was that?
The come along?
What was the other thing you said? The tackle.
Oh, the block and tackle.
Oh, block and tackle. Oh,
As soon as he said that, I thought I thought you were talking about football too, and my mind just wandered.
oh no. Oh. Yeah, but we was talking about cabin in the woods. He talking about he need a cold room. I mean, you could do a cold room easily. I mean, fairly cheap if you do it with center blocks, or you could dig probably like about a 8-foot hole, line it with concrete. If you don't want to use electricity to make a cold room, because about 4 feet down, the temperature stay at 50, I believe. Right, 50.
Yeah, I think that's at the geothermal level. Yeah, I think it's
50.
somewhere around there.
Yeah, so you can get you a cheap ground. It will last you hundreds. Well, you'd be long gone. That cold room will be still there. Yeah, it might be a little expensive in the front run, but in the long run, it'd be awesome.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about electricity or nothing. You could probably do some solar, get some lights in there, and you'd be good to go.
Yeah.
They said Sweeney's Creek said the Holler Homestead did a great video. He built what looked like a catapult with gold pigs.
A who?
Did like a catapult, the Holler Homestead.
Yeah.
They said they built it looks like a catapult to scald. I guess they meant scald the pigs.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I can imagine what kind of pot you'll need to try to do those pigs like that or the hogs like that.
Oh no, you go to Track Supply. You get the big round.
Oh, okay.
Round thing. You put either you get put a fire under if you want to. You can put some logs under if you want to. Or I think the logs will take out, but you can put a gas burner under it and get the water.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Let's show him.
Chairs in the way.
There you go.
There you go. That's a block and tackle.
Right there.
That's a block and tackle. If anybody want to see it, that's a block, and you just pull up on it.
That's how we used to do it in the old days.
Yeah, that's it.
Was that hanging on my living room wall?
That's what came out of the barn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the old block and tackle. With the come along is the other one with the wrench.
Yeah.
you got a cable to it, but that's the old block and tackle there. He has old block from the barn. See?
Our cabin in the woods said, "Okay, guys, thank you. Tonight need to animals up and eat dinner. Have a great night. Might be on later."
All right.
Thanks,
Bye,
Cabin in the Woods.
in the woods. Thanks for stopping by.
I thank all y'all for stopping by tonight. Thank y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thanks for spending your Saturday evening with us.
The Best Life says, "Yep, mine is wood."
Yeah.
We got all kinds of like old antique tools around here. I don't even know anything about. They've been here for 60 years.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a block and tackle you brought you. A block and tackle is.
I don't know what it was. I thought it was cool, so I hung it on my living room wall. I got an old sleeve. I have one of those sleeves on my wall too. Or what? Is that how you say it, babe?
What?
But they used to cut the corn down and stuff with.
A scythe.
A slide. Yeah, I got one of those on my wall too.
Wow.
Yeah, it's got it's the big Grim Reaper looking thing and has the hand on top and
Yep, swing it.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the small
I
one,
just
too.
took a bunch of stuff out of the barn I thought was cool, and I'm like, I'm gonna decorate the living room with it.
Oh.
Hey, Jess, Pete said, "Jess, quit hiding behind Homer. Talking about your camera's off center."
Oh, she leaned behind me.
Hey, Robertson Belly Acres, thanks for joining us. They're coming in.
Hey, Robinson Belly Hakers. Yes. Hello. Thank you for coming through.
Hello, and welcome.
We are just chit-chatting it up for a Saturday.
Darren, he says, "Laugh out loud. Antiques get used around my house, especially me."
Yeah.
You're not old enough to be an antique yet.
Wow. Oh yeah.
I think if you honestly think about it, though, a lot of the antique stuff now, the way it was built, is a whole lot more sturdy than some of the modern day stuff.
Oh yeah, because the wood is harder. The wood is much better. The wood quality is way much better. So I love when I see these young people get their grandpa's property and they don't know what they're looking at and they be selling it off dirt cheap, $10. You're like, what? That wood is old hickory wood, old tight wood that's tight. Like a lot of people don't know about the grain of wood. You know, some of the stuff has been grown fast, so it's loose and it break, the handle break. But that old tight wood that they grew like 60, 70 years ago that they made handles out of, those are tight grain woods. A lot of people don't know that. And the kids just buy it, they just sell it off.
Darren says, "I qualify as classic."
Classic. Oh man, let me see. Yeah, what are you hiding behind?
Behind you. I just didn't turn my computer screen back around when Barrett was showing that thing. Is that better? Does that make you happy?
Homestead Aquarius said it right. He said the generation that eats from an old fruit tree but does not plant new fruit trees breaks the chain of blessings. Exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
No, I guess my generation and younger, they cut down they take the fruit and eat it all from the trees, then cut it down and put up a mall or a cell phone tower nowadays.
Yeah, that's why I love this property so much, because Barrett's mom and dad were like so into being self-reliant too. They had 6 kids that they had to feed. So they planted all kinds of nut trees. They have an old apple tree that's been there I don't know how many years. But we've got is it hickory? Yeah, hickory nut. We've got black walnut nut on the property. We've got butternut. And then I just planted almonds. And
Hey, beat that out for us.
I planted another tree. I can't remember now. But they planted so much stuff. They've got 2 huge cherry trees that they planted when they were alive. They have so many resources on the property.
Now I was looking at B-Hive. I mean B-Head's outdoors. Now that was always puzzled me about the 2x4s, the true 2x4s, right? Why companies are doing a 1 by 1.5 by 3.5? That's not a true 2x4. What is it? Is it about shipping or product? Instead of just giving you a true 2x4 instead of a 1 by 1.5 by 3.5. Why is that?
I don't know. That's what got me. It's crazy. I've noticed that too when you look at them.
Peanut says he has 2 cycle in the shed, also a true hand push mower, and also mule pull plow. We have the mule. I can't say that. Mule pull plow plus the I don't know what they're called. It wraps around their neck on the mule. That big round thing. His dad had.
In a sense, like a harness. Yeah, it's like a harness
thing. They have all that stuff in the barn.
Okay. What is Ozzy wood? What is Ozzy wood? I know Darren somebody take Ozzy wood over old hickory, but that wood does not grow in the States. So, what is Ozzy wood? Can you show us a piece when you get on live one day? Show us what is an Ozzy wood?
Yes, they call it a yoke.
Yeah, that's what it is, a yoke.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wonder about Ozzy wood too. Oh,
eucalyptus. About the Ozzy wood being a strong wood, but that tree does not grow in the state, so there's no way we're going to get that, and it's probably too expensive to ship from Australia to the States. So that's one wood we're not going to get. Oh, is that
eucalyptus?
Oh, that's what it's called. Oh, we get that in the South. That's big bucks.
Hey, Homestead Aquarius said, microfarmer, changing building codes and the thickness of sheetrock so that everything comes out even in floor plans is why they're doing the 2x4s like that.
Oh, so the sheetrock would compensate for the. Oh, okay, gotcha. That makes sense. So eucalyptics, yeah, we have those trees here.
Yeah, they're down south.
So that's what y'all call Ozzy wood, a eucalyptic tree.
Pete says it's a collar. The yoke is for an ox.
They say, are they saying it's a various species of eucalyptus gum tree? You might not have eucalyptus gum trees.
Oh.
I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
See, that's why I love this, because we learn all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, because I know that wood is expensive because they're in the water. The guys go get them. They fall. They usually down in Louisiana, Arkansas. Those trees grow down in the south of the states here. So I know they go for big bucks too. They go for real big bucks. Because I don't think you could cut the eucalyptic trees here no more. I think you only could get the ones that's already fallen. So really? You got a lot of guys hunting for those trees that's in the water from old logging companies that barges went down with all that tree and the river pushed it down. So I think a lot of guys are salvaging that wood, but you can't cut them no more. I think they're endangered species in America.
Oh. They said Sweeney's Creek said hardwood, we don't call it Ozzy wood, only for you Americans.
Really?
Hey, Willie Grow just popped in. He says, hey to all folks.
Oh, hey, John.
Carpenter Self-Reliant said, down here in South Carolina, I saw the OSB is $29 a sheet.
Wow. OSB, wow.
That's expensive.
The Best Life says, yeah, I learned I need an ox or a mule.
Homestead Aquarius says, most toilet paper in America is now made from fast-growing eucalyptus trees in a massive plantation in Florida. They're invasive now as well because of it.
Wow.
Bumblebee said, get some red gum trees for your bees. It's a hardy eucalyptus, survive -10 Celsius. The soda on the pond makes some awesome honey. I'm going to have to look at that Bumblebee Foundation, especially if it benefits the bees. It's good for me.
Okay.
Bomber Steve said, nothing better than a good piece of river red gum. I have a block that was a step that I'm getting made into a chopping block.
Aquarius said the Australians is growing yellow pine for paper. These are invasives in Australia. So you serious, Aquarius? They're actually doing yellow pine here now? Wow.
Wow. Oh, wow. Sweet Creek said most of their honey is from eucalyptus.
Huh.
Mm.
I didn't know that. Red gum trees make a very aromatic and strong flavored honey. That's kind of like up here, like the sourwood trees. If you get sourwood honey, it's very, it's like a robust flavor. It's not like wildflower honey where it's very like aroma, like the aroma's not there, but sourwood honey is one of it's a very, very good tasting honey.
Homestead Aquarius says stinking yellow pine.
Well, we can give them all the yellow pine because they catch on fire here easily. So if they want California situation, they can have all the yellow pine they want.
Hey, micro farmer. Willie Gross said B-Head Outdoors. I guess he's going live at 8, but he says, man, the Buffalo Bills are playing at 8. We already know how that one's going to end.
I'm not saying. Bomber Steve is dying for y'all to get beat.
Yeah, Bomber Steve's a big Dolphins fan, and he said he just wants the Bills knocked out from the Ravens.
Yeah, he wants the Ravens to beat y'all chops, man.
Homestead Aquarius says the major corporations don't care about the environment, just profit. Yep.
You're right, Homestead Aquarius. That's the problem now with, like, if you look at the way that people like when they're doing honey and stuff like that, like when they're harvesting honey, they're taking it and they're destroying all the comb, or they're putting too much heat to it, and it's getting rid of all the like healing and medicinal purposes of the honey, just so they can make a bigger bang for their buck.
Who's going on?
Down Under said, Homer, eucalyptus makes yellow pine look like a fire extinguisher.
Oh. I mean, yellow pine devastates California every year.
Yeah, Sweeney's Creek said they just had a really bad.
We've seen that. California was burning at the same time y'all was burning.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get my dad out of there.
Willie Gross said, Bomber Steve, watch it, buddy. Don't get on my nerves. We know, hey, John, the Patriots just had to share. We had to share the AFC title just at least once. We've had it the last 17 years. We might as well give it one.
Yo, John, don't worry about it. He's a Dolphins fan, so you know what that means.
Yeah, Bomber Steve's is a Dolphins fan. They haven't been in any big game since the 90s. They don't even know what it means to be in a big game.
They don't even know what it means to have a good quarterback.
I love messing with you, Bomber Steve. It's fun.
I tell him the truth. He haven't seen a good quarterback since Dan Marino left.
He said, Willie Grow, that's one of my favorite pastimes, is when he get on his nerves. He said, Dolphin fans are used to missing out.
You know it's coming to where the world's going to when the Dolphin fans feel proud to talk trash.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Well, that's just like if you think about it, that's like when the Bengals had their first 10-0 season, and then Bengals fans just started coming out the woodworks.
He said Jim Kelly. John said Jim Kelly.
Hey, Southern Woodworking Homestead.
Hey, Southern Woodworking Homestead. Good to see you.
Hey, what's up, guy? What's going on, man? We haven't heard from you, man. What's going on with you? You need to come see us. Miss you, bro. We miss you, bro. So I hope everything's going good for you.
Yes, sir. Sweeney's Creek, I guess, likes the 49ers.
At least you got taste in that family. At least you got taste.
Southern Woodworking Homestead, he said, you guys don't even invite me to your lives anymore. I'm heartbroken.
What?
Where have you been?
We haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Gardening in the North.
We always talking about you, man, Ed, so cut it out. We just know that you got a lot of stuff on your plate, so you welcome anytime, bro.
Hey, Gardening in the North, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Do you see what Sweetie wrote?
Yeah, go to the 49ers, suck poops.
See? That's why that emu be messing with that emu be messing with you. You know, you're a dolphin. They like fish. Emus like fish.
Yeah.
That's why he pecking at you. Smell like a dolphin.
Southern Woodworking Homestead says he might go live tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Make it happen, Captain.
This is funny.
Oh, Gardening in the North. I just saw her videos. She was just doing a video with oh man, I just watched the video. She had a video just dropped.
Yeah, I caught her on the live the other night with Jess. She popped in on there, and was kind of introducing herself. She said her video on black garlic.
Oh yeah, black garlic butter. Yeah, the black garlic butter. There you go. And I asked her a question about the black garlic. Did I ask her something about the black garlic? Yeah, something about that. About the electric bill. That's what I was asking her because she said she kept it up for 6 weeks on a dehydrator.
Oh wow.
And I was asking about would it be a difference to keep your appliance on that long? Yeah, I think she kept it for 6 weeks or 7 weeks, dehydrating the garlic, which looks nice. It came out looking nice.
Mm-hmm.
But I was thinking of appliance being on for 6 or 7 weeks, it will just eat up your electric bill.
Yeah, I mean, I can see it, especially for a dehydrator at that.
Yeah, she said she kept it at 130, between 130 and 135 for about 6 weeks, 7 weeks. Yeah, very informational. Garden in the North. And then she did one with the carrots. I saw the one with the carrots that she did one with bay leaves. Then she did one with a tea bag. So I seen, hey, flavor and textures. So we do be watching.
Hey, flavor and textures.
Yes, Sweeney's Creek. I know the movie Dumb and Dumber. High flavors and textures.
Gardening in the North said almost 7 weeks, no real change.
Oh, no real change? Okay.
Hey, Southern Woodworking Homestead said, hey, I'm about 5 minutes from my house. Do you think I can come on the panel when I get home?
Yeah, we're getting off about 7:30. We're going for an hour and a half. But yeah, you can come up.
Yeah, pop up, man.
Homestead Aquarius. Oh, sorry. Homestead Aquarius said the black garlic looks amazing. I'm wondering about how to do it cheaper too. I bet they used to keep it near the fireplace to make it in the old days. You guarantee you're probably right about that, Homestead Aquarius. A lot of stuff that we've changed for modern electricity, I believe they did it a lot with like fireplaces or had them like set up where they were burning. I guarantee it.
Yeah. Yeah, I try to catch up with everybody. Garden in the North. That's why I was burned out. I try to watch a few videos. I catch y'all. I try to watch a few. Thanks to Homestead Aquarius. Thank you for the burnout, because he was the one that got on my case when I used to be that guy who just clicked and hit the subscribe button, and I just clicked like and didn't watch those 2 or 3 minutes of your shows and stuff. So he definitely got on my case when I was a young YouTuber. So now I do watch most of y'all videos. If I do come, I watch 1 or 2 of y'all videos and hit the thumbs up and stuff like that and try to comment on them. So that's been wearing me out for the last couple of months. I've been doing that.
Thanks, Sweeney. That's funny.
That's like the best thing to do, microfarm. I feel like that's when we start doing it. Like I've been doing that too, like taking some time, like this past week had some issues going on and stuff, but I spent a lot of time watching, catching up with a bunch of people's channels.
Yeah.
Kind of learn more about them.
Yeah. So I've been neglecting my own videos, watching y'all videos. So I definitely was telling the wife today I need to get back in and drop some videos like I normally do, because I've been too busy on lives and doing other stuff. I haven't shoot no videos. So hopefully
You see what Homestead Aquarius said? He said, can't let you keep being a jerk, micro farmer, earn it. And a bunch of laughing faces.
Oh yeah, he chewed me out one day. I mean, so it is what it is. I'm not ashamed. He put me on the right path.
There's my. He's peeking in. You see him peeking in right here?
Yeah.
Say hey. Say hey.
Hey. Yeah. Sometimes you need a mentor, even though you don't ask for one, they tend to mentor you in the right path. And the Homestead Aquarius and Woodcutter and John definitely, grew me and Voon and a lot of us, into being good people on YouTube. So that's a good thing.
Homestead Aquarius says that's why people have a hard time getting their hours. BS people showing up, tricking people. Yep.
Just gotta be right there.
Yeah.
All right, Pete. Thanks for coming by. He said, okay, Jess, I got company. See you later.
Bye, Pete.
Right, Pete. Yeah.
What's up, man?
Oh, okay. They're building a chicken coop and harvesting the eggs. So that shit was video. Okay, cool. That's sweet. Those are your own pumpkin seeds, or that's pumpkin seed store bought?
These are store bought. My pumpkins this past year did horrible. But usually I do my own pumpkin seeds. The sunflower seeds did awesome this year, and I was able to get a huge harvest off of them, but not my pumpkin seeds.
Yeah, my my sunflower seeds got eaten up by the squirrels. They actually did like they was a beaver, and they bit the stalk, which broke the sunflowers down. So
this past year, I grew the mammoth sunflowers. And it was the first year I did mammoth, and they were huge. They had so many sunflower seeds in there. I probably got 25-quart jars of sunflowers.
Oh, wow.
Seeds.
All right. Now, Willa Grove said, stay on the, what is that? I will advise you to stay on the narrow from here on out.
Who said that?
That's what Willa Grove said.
Willa Grove said that to me.
Oh.
I'm like,
self-reliance.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared of you, mothers.
Carpenter Self-Reliance said you can learn so much from this YouTube family. It's better than cable. You're exactly right.
Oh, yeah.
Young's Family Homestead said, gotta go see y'all. Gardening in the North said, I calculated that I spend 6 hours on watching videos or doing my own per day. Plus, I work full time. Yeah, that's a lot of time right there.
The advice I give anybody that's in here on YouTube, since I haven't been here long as a lot of you guys, but to me, it's just slow and consistency. Just, don't worry about the subscribers. You eventually will get there. If you want something fast, like I say, things that come fast is not good for you. You're learning. You'll get there, and just take your time and be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about my numbers. I'm not worried about, hours. It's just that you want to build a brand. A lot of you guys here is trying to build a brand for yourself, build a name for yourself. Like me right now, I'm getting a lot of fame without the subscribers. I'm getting notoriety right now. People's knowing me, but otherwise I'm not getting the subscribers I thought I would get, but I'm good with the ones I do have, So I tell anybody who's out here, don't worry about the numbers. Don't rattle your brain. Eventually you'll get to that 1,000 marker. Long as you keep being consistent on what you're doing, you'll be all right. Slowly you'll get there. You keep climbing. Even if you get 1 or 2 a week, you're still going.
You're still on there. And the main thing is, if you lose your fun in it, that's what I would say too. If you lose your fun in it, what's the point? We do it to learn and also, grow as a community. If you just consider it a job all the time, it'll make it not as fun.
Right, and don't burn yourself out.
Because you want true subscribers. I would say true subscribers, people that actually watch you every now and then. I mean, if you get 600, I know 600 people is not going to watch all of it. But if I have 600, at least 90 people watch my videos and comment, I'm good.
Yeah, I think that's the best part when you actually get to see those comments that the people leave and that have actually watch a video and can talk with them, and then you could be on a completely different day or whatever, and they bring that up again. Like, that's what I like about it. Yeah. And it's like you said, you have those true people that watch and want to actually learn from you.
Yeah. Let me see what's in Homestead Aquarius. I'm good at keeping people in their place. You want to be a school teacher, John? Because school teachers always want to put somebody in their place. Should have been a cop. Should have been a Coast Guard police officer or whatever you want to be.
Yes, Garden in the North. You're exactly right. Having good subscribers and a low number is better.
Yeah. Yeah.
It just makes it that much more worth it too, especially if you're putting out good stuff. Because they'll tell you in a nice way too of like things you could work on and different things, and the different things they want to see from you once they start getting to know you, and that helps a lot too. Helps steer you in the
path. Personable, you get closer to them too.
Yeah. Yeah, don't go into the niches. Like, I mean, I know people who will watch other people's videos and jump on that, see, because that's hot, and they'll jump on it, but really, that's not you. They focus on you. You'll never have to change up. You don't go from being one person to being another person, You don't come with the gimmicks. You just having fun. You know, you be all right. And don't lock. Rule number one is to me that I found out: do not lock yourself in one spot. What they call you just in one spot. Be able to talk about anything else like we doing. We can go from cooking to raising chickens and butchering chickens to backyard gardening chickens. You could talk about just having fun. Generally, talk about the Patriots.
Or Jess's chicken skins.
Yeah, eating chicken skins and
my weird food habits.
There you go. Never lock yourself into one spot.
And that's why I'm all over the place as a social butterfly.
Yeah. Because I find that might kill your channel too if you find yourself can't make no more contents because you just in one spot. Mm-hmm. Come out that spot. Come out of raising rabbits and say, hey, I cook bread. I cook the meal. Do something else, cooking. That's what I think a lot of us doing now. We got caught up in where our growing season is short and it's down and out. Now you look for something, and a lot of channels you're going to see not going to return. Just because of that, because they lost content, because they were just stuck with one thing, and now they're going, what I do now?
Yeah.
Hey, Overlook Valley Homestead. They said hello, first time here.
Hey, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Hey, I just made them friends today. Hello, and thank you for coming by. Bye, Camo and Bows. Peanut, you're right.
Okay.
We had fun last night.
Oh wow, Sweeney claims she got a special power. She can speak underwater. She can talk underwater. Apparently.
Bomber Steve said, "Micro, I have a heap of feral rabbits on my property. When you come out to visit, it's rabbit stew time."
Oh hey, you ain't saying nothing. I can go to town on them, bro. That's Lord. If you got a bunch of rabbits, boy, be like, we having roast rabbits. But you can't eat too many of them. I mean, you can knock about 3 or 4 of them out there. I'm telling you, when this thing get together in this world here, man, I'm gonna be on planes.
Do you eat rabbit?
Who?
Micro Farmer.
I just cooked the rabbit.
I know you did, but I didn't know if you ate it.
Yes, I did. I ate it.
Well, I don't know. You don't eat chicken eggs.
I don't eat chicken eggs because I can't tolerate eggs.
Oh, okay.
My wife don't eat the eggs because she doesn't want to eat her pets. I can't tolerate egg. The protein in the eggs I can't tolerate. My body, I throw up and stuff. So I'm not allergic to eggs. I just can't tolerate the proteins. But the doctor was saying that I can eat probably duck eggs, but I'm not even trying duck eggs because the proteins in the duck egg is different than the protein in the chicken egg. So I said, just leave eggs alone, period.
Yeah. Are you going to eat the quail egg?
Huh?
Are you going to try the quail egg?
I never had a quail egg.
I know. It might work better than
I don't know if anybody on this panel knows the difference between a chicken egg and a quail egg. I already know the difference between a chicken egg and a duck egg. They have different proteins in it. Mm-hmm. Now, do the quail egg has a different protein? I don't know. It's the protein problem I have.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because people who's allergic to eggs can eat duck eggs, some of them.
Yeah, and people that are allergic to chicken eggs can eat quail eggs.
So like I said, I'm not a scientist, but that's what the doctor was telling me. Like, if you can't eat chicken eggs, you could probably go get duck eggs because they now sell duck eggs in the supermarket and quail eggs in the supermarket. So I'm assuming that must be a substitute for it. People that can't eat eggs, but they want the protein. So the protein in the chicken egg, I can't tolerate it.
Yeah.
It may have to do something with like the honestly, maybe like the good and bad bacteria in it too, like that it has the way it's built up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I don't know.
I have some people that they
I don't know. I just know the proteins I can't. So I just leave eggs alone, period.
Homestead Aquarius says, Micro Farmer, sometimes people are allergic to the soy in the chicken eggs that comes from their factory food. They have a soy allergy.
See, I'm not an allergic. It's the protein I can't tolerate. It's not I'm not allergic to it. It's just the protein somehow. The protein, I can't mess with it. Because I don't get sick. What I do, my mouth get watery and I throw up. So my tongue comes swell up. My throat don't swell up. It's just that I get nauseous and I throw up. So they were saying that's the protein of the chicken egg. I don't know what the protein is, but I'm not allergic. I used to say I was allergic to eggs, and they were like, no, you're not allergic. You can't tolerate the protein that's in the egg.
That's awesome, Peanuts. Peanuts is getting 100 quail egg for incubator tomorrow.
Hey, Garden of the North. Some people, it depends. She said, I watched a video yesterday on how to butcher quail. They're so small. Is it worth it? Some people, they love the flavor. Some people they love the flavor. They don't take a whole lot of food to do. And some people even say that the meat in like a soup or a stew is really, really good.
And not only that, they are small, but a quail has so much protein in it. You really get fat. You get filled up fast on their meat. It doesn't take much to eat.
Hey, living a rogue life. She snuck in on us. She said quail have a higher protein and higher B12.
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if that's the problem, the higher protein or I don't know.
Peanut Pepper said, that would be like me. Can't stand milk.
All right. Lactose intolerant.
I love quails too, Darren. I love them. I love the eggs. I love the meat.
Plus, they're just cool looking birds, honestly.
They are. I love their sound. Have you ever listened to them?
Mm-hmm.
I love the noise that they make.
The only thing that gets me is they say if you scare them like very fast and they screech, they could end up. They say that a heart can stop because you scare them so bad, like they can't
You know
handle
how to sex a quail?
How?
You flip it over. Okay, I'm going to tell you this story because it was so funny. The first time I ever got quail, the guy didn't know how to sex them. So I looked it up.
Hey, F&P Farms.
I looked it up to figure out how to sex quail because I didn't know if I had male or female. So I flipped it over and Barrett's standing, across the kitchen from me. And I have the bird flipped upside down on my hand. And what you do, you take like where their butt is and you press down and all this white foam comes out. And if the white foam comes out, it's a male. Well, when I pushed down on it, it went flying and hit Barrett in the shoulder. He went ballistic. He was so mad. But yeah, I was like, what the heck? It was pretty interesting though. It's just
boom. Now that poop or that's something else. I'm just asking, like, what was that? Us men will freak out.
What do you think it was?
I don't know. I'm not used to it's foam.
Yeah, it's
magical. Let's say it's magical.
It's magical charms.
Wow. I too.
Hey, Gene, simple love.
Darren says, just look at the breast color.
Sweeney's Creek said, white foam ? Equals semen.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like
well, you know what's crazy about like have you ever sexed a chicken when they're like a day old chick?
No.
So it's similar, but what you do is you take the chick and you hold them upside down, and it's like they're flat, like where their butt is. You're supposed to you don't like squeeze it to like kill them or anything. You barely have it squeezed enough that you can see like they're flat. And what'll happen is if it's a rooster, I might have this backwards. One of the ways you can watch the little flap when they're breathing, it'll either make a bubble or it'll suck in. I think they said if it makes a bubble, it's a hen, and if it sucks in, it's a rooster.
Huh.
I don't know.
It's kind of cool. That's the way they say they do it before you check by their feathers.
Ain't too much with
hold on. Jean Simple Life just stepped in, and I just want to say hello. She's from the Philippines, and we did a love raid on her. Thank you for coming in. I enjoyed our love raid on you, and just welcome to my channel.
Hey, Jean Simple Life. Welcome. Peanut Pepper said, y'all are weird. This is us having fun and learning.
If we're weird, you're weird too because you like hanging out with us.
Because I was saying they spend way too much time in the barn.
She said, Living a Row Life said the foam is used in fertilization. It's called bent sex and used on birds that can't be feather sexed.
Well, there you go. There's your information. All I know is I pressed down on it and went flying.
Gardening in the North said, Ridge Life sex his bunnies, taco or donut.
Let me just tell you, the wife told me the other day she was out and she swore she heard a rooster. So I think we got a rooster hiding among my chickens. And I'm thinking like he's very quiet when I come out there because the wife said she thought she heard a rooster.
Gardening in the North, Ridge Life sexed his bunniest taco or donut. Yep.
Talk over donuts.
Yeah, when you sex a rabbit, it either looks like a taco or a donut.
Oh boy. Y'all spend too much time in the barn.
You got to know what kind of animals you're having, if it's a female or a male.
All I got to know is salt and pepper make them taste good. And bacon fat. That's it. Doesn't matter if it's a male or female, as long as it's bacon fat and salt and pepper make them taste delicious.
Yeah, living a rogue life. I love the sound the quails make too. I can't wait until I get some more.
So living rogue life, y'all saying that if men get a recorder like they do in the Build-A-Bear, put a recorder in quail, we can get women. That's what you're trying to say? Y'all all the sound of quail making around here. Really? I'm gonna give me a little recording device and see if the women really like quail sounds. Mm-hmm. All y'all leaving me. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Sweeney Creek. Yeah, I remember you suggesting Jean as the room, and I watch her lives as well.
You're talking about Jean's simple
Yeah.
life? That's what you're talking about? Okay.
Aussie accent does that, Homer.
Peanut Peppers said, well, I wait for the comb to come up. Y'all are crazy.
Oh, that's my shirt right here, see? Y'all crazy.
See, and you got mad earlier when I said you were crazy. Or when you did. When I said my seed person that sent me seeds was crazy, you're all.
I didn't get mad. I just said. No. I didn't get mad. I didn't know you was going to tell him that.
Oh, sorry. I threw you under.
Now she just threw you under. She never said his name. Now she just threw him under.
Well, anybody know, since you let the cat out the bag and went down the street, I sent a whole box of seeds.
He's my crazy angel.
I sent the whole thing, so you have nothing but no excuse to have nothing but vegetables growing.
Mm-hmm.
Shed wars. So it's no
Jess, are you gonna do a like a seed swap video and choose somebody and share seeds with?
No.
Okay, I was just curious. I'm just asking. Some people have been doing that, like different varieties.
No.
Like different people have been sharing like different seeds that they have.
Yeah.
No, I'm
I sent her a whole box of seeds. I wish she would share. Don't think about her garden. I wish I gave her so she can do a whole acre of seeds. Because I want to see her do well in Shed Wars 2021. So there's no excuse. She has every seed that's possible to mankind.
Yeah, I can't wait. We ordered some seeds like from Baker's Creek and Seed Savers, and have some others that we've saved over the years. I think what we're gonna do is probably do like a video showing different stuff we're gonna grow, and then hopefully see what works. Like last year, watermelons didn't do well at all.
Homestead Paris says when commercial feed is available and affordable, quail rule. Well, quail don't eat that much food, at least for not me, but I supplement all my animals. I give my animals maybe, like my quail, I give maybe a half a cup a day of commercial feed. But through the summertime, I'm feeding them fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. I don't go through much feed when I raise quail.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it.
I mean, what is it? Roasted or soup? Quail. What's the best tasting delicious meals? Roasted quail or fried? Or whatever.
I like fried.
Y'all fry them?
I've never had fried.
I do it fried and bacon grease.
Fried and bacon grease.
Hey, I'm gonna live until I'm 114 years old. That's my goal right there, 114. But you keep on sending her seeds, she's gonna kill me because I gotta work extra hard in that garden by getting
Gotta keep you busy. Busy. I want to make sure that she's ready for Set Wars 2021.
Yeah, but 2022, I'll be 6 foot under.
But she said you had you said a quarter of an acre? What is it, half acre garden?
About a half acre.
Yeah, half acre.
I gave them enough to see the whole acreage if they had to. Make sure that she has all the plants to grow, because more likely she's going to be on Will It Grow team. She's going to be on my team, more likely. And the B-Hive is going to probably be on woodcutters. Yeah, so we got to beat them. We got to beat the woodcutters. We got to beat the woodcutters.
Beat the woodcutter. Oh, man. Here, the rivalry starts.
Yeah, beat the woodcutters. So everybody's got to have seeds.
It'll be good. I like it's a good friendly competition that we'll be able to, I mean, makes it so good. Like that's the part that's great about it, is because this, believe it or not, if you actually think about it, like every one of us that talks about it, and then the ones who created it, it's like you're getting people up, like it's changing the, I guess the corporate America view. It's like people are going out and growing their own stuff. It's just something to be proud of.
Will It Grow says at least you'll have a full belly. Exactly. He always complains about my pigs and my animals and stuff, but he sure doesn't complain when he's eating it.
He said, not so fast, Homer, not so fast. I got to make sure everybody got seeds that's going to be there.
Living in a Rogue Life says, let the smack talk begin. I don't do smack talk. I'll do my best, but...
That's Jess. That's where you come up with this saying, Jess. You'd be like, I don't smack talk. I just let my work show it.
All right. You're gonna make me go buy a goat.
A goat. Micro, you should get the fainting goat. So if you just go to scare them, they like stiff up and fall over.
Yeah, right.
I have a goat.
But my neighbors probably yell at me at that point.
I have a La Mancha goat.
La Mancha.
Yeah.
Anybody know a quiet goat besides a dead goat?
a goat with a partner.
Yeah, a goat with a partner keep them down a little bit.
Well, we've seen the one where if you just have like one and they don't have someone else to, like, I guess, talk with or whatever, just one, they will just holler the whole time. Like that's all they do is will yell as a baby. That's my experience.
My goat, she is mean as heck. She's not mean to humans, but if I had 4 other goats, she killed them. And like she'll go up to my dogs, and what she does is she rams them in the belly, and she'll keep ramming them until they die. Now
you heard what Jess just said. She had a female goat that killed 3 goats. After she killed the first goat, she should have been eaten in a pot of stew. She cost you money. That goat cost you 3 goats. That's 3 goats. That's money wasted. The one that's aggressive had to go in the pot.
I didn't realize that that's what she was doing until later.
Have you ever had, Jess, like with 2 male goats, like a right of power, like between the goats? Like our father-in-law, he had goats, like he had like with the rams or whatever. He had one was the dad and had like a son. Well, when the son got big enough and grew his horns, they literally went out there one day and just kept crashing horns, and the son overpowered the dad and hit him just right on the skull and killed him. Instantly killed him, cracking his head. Took over the power.
I'm not a goat person. That's one thing about homesteading that I realized, and goats are just not my thing.
Well, John, that's what somebody needed. Luce Fargan needed to give you a couple of goats. She needed to ship you a couple of goats to keep you quiet, John. You always pointing a finger at somebody, John.
Up. It's 7:30, guys. We've actually been on here 2 hours. We were only supposed to go an hour and a half.
That always happens to us when we always set a time. Because we get so talking.
I know.
No, I think we really was waiting on Ed. Ed said he was gonna be home at 5, but
Yeah, he never pop on.
Yeah. So I just want to head off of here so that we give the other channels a chance. I know there's a couple coming on at 8 o'clock. I don't remember who's coming on. But
Yeah, I think was it B-Heads Outdoors coming on at 8? He go live at 8. He's one of them.
yeah, there's a couple I've seen that go live at 8. So I don't want to tread on their live.
Well, I think it was, like I said, I don't know who's going live.
Yeah. So I want to just tell you all that I'm going live again Wednesday at 11 p.m. It will be me and my co-host, let me say it right, the Wide Family Farm.
Yeah.
As my co-host. And our special guest is going to be the one and only Boone. So you guys
Boone gonna be on your joint.
Boone is coming up on the panel. So I'm so excited. She's going to be there Wednesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't miss out. So,
awesome.
Yep. And then me and Micro Farmer and the B-Hive will be live again Saturday, 5:30 again. So stay tuned in. Yep. Pajama party, Darren, down under Farm and Forage. So, yep. I just want to wish you all a healthy, happy, and safe evening, and we'll see you later.
Yep. Thank you guys for being here. Take care.
Thank y'all so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care, guys.